Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Today, if I don't forget, we are going... Oh, no, not Casey. I don't want to unlock Casey. Today, if I don't forget, we're going to be playing Blessed Mode, because that needs to be completed. You're back yet again. Do you require a new blessing? It's interesting that she didn't give us, like, a bit of a conversation when we first talked to her, like, oh, thank you for releasing me from the dungeon betwixt, you know, because she gave us a little bit of a, conversation when we were down there releasing her from her jail cell, but now we just get nothing. Nothing except for a blessing. And I guess with 15 credits, we should take a quick look and see if there's something that we want to unlock, like the heroin, which I think we should just unlock. Not only is it a good gun to have, but if we randomly select that gun through the blessing, I would love that. I would love to get the heroin or the mega hand or any amazing weapons that we have at our disposal. I guess you can't do the shortcut with the blessing, which is kind of strange. Well, maybe not strange, but it's unusual. I mean, why not let the player go down and immediately fight the dragon? Why not? And I'm not gonna do cursed mode either. I'm just gonna do a standard blessed mode run. Just because I like blessed runs, but I don't like the fact that if you just get one cursed weapon at one point during your run, you're gonna get LJ after you for quite some time. I like just exploring the guns and trying to get some cool synergies and trying to just have a fun time. Not saying that I don't have a fun time with LJ after me. We just had a run with that though. Just had a run. Where I picked up the huntsman and the badge. And we had LJ. Although with the badge, it's not so bad because you do have that damage bonus because of it. And it is a pretty nice damage bonus. Like, what is it, 25%, I want to say? Oh no, not the grass chopper. I hope that we don't get fire weapons when we get to fire immune enemies and stuff like that, because that's always the biggest pain in the ass. I assume that the weapon will still do damage to the enemy even though it can't kill them with the fire effect. Like Flame Hand, like Pitchfork. Doesn't Pitchfork still deal damage? Even if it doesn't light the enemies on fire? I don't know, it's been a while since I've had the Pitchfork. I tend to not have it all that often because I tend to just get rid of it or sell it or munch it or something, because Flame Hand is not that good. Also, I was debating I mean, we actually don't need the ammo belt at all. It's a great item, and I would love to pick it up. If I was doing this without being blessed, I would be cursed, I would have more money, and I would buy the ammo belt so that I would have more ammo in my guns, but we don't need that because it's blessed mode. Yeah, I was debating whether or not I should, like, shoot barrels and try to get some extra pennies from the barrels, but, you know, it probably doesn't matter, does it? Like, if we are 1 cent short on something, I guess we can run around, blow up all the barrels, try our best to get a little bit of extra cash, but until that happens, I'm just gonna keep going. Now, we can open chests. We don't need to get a gun drop in order to not get the guaranteed gun drop from the boss. It is just a random chance that you get that, but with my luck, we'll probably get a gun from the boss and then not get anything out of it. Anything out of the boss fight, essentially, except for, you know, maybe armor drops or ammo drops, or I guess the ammo drops don't matter. Armor does, key matters. It's just annoying that you sometimes get the weapon drop from the boss on Blessed Mode, because apparently just switching guns in Blessed Mode counts as picking up a new gun. That's my understanding of it. I don't know if that's actually 100% accurate because I seem to always get guns. But theoretically it should be good. So the beehive is wonderful here. I hope that I can keep the beehive for as long as possible. And you know what? Flame Hand is good too. A little bit of fire and ice going on here, although it's not really ice, but a little bit of fire and water. Flame Hand does such good damage. It is a very, very nice early game boss killer, I think. Close one. Shotgun full of hate. Not bad. And yeah, so there's a gun. As expected, we have our first gun drop in frickin' blessed mode. Well, we'll just have to live with it. I suppose we should go down to the oubliette. So why don't we destroy these 2 chests? Come on. HP. And if we had received 2 junk, I may have decided to try and open the other brown chest, but I'll probably just open or crunch the other brown chest just to try. Oh, come on! Just to try to get some junk out of this damn floor. God damn it, stupid game. Gungeon, I hate you. Every time. I really want junk and you never give it to me. Come on. Oh, are you kidding? I have 2 keys. I don't know what the game wants from me. How can I improve the chances of not getting, or of getting junk? I don't know. I don't know, this game hates me. Well, we have the coolant. There's a water barrel here. I was thinking to myself, maybe we accidentally destroyed the water barrel, that's why I didn't remember to unlock the secret door, but no, it looks fine. See, apparently, every once in a while, you will get a barrel that has money in it. Not a lot of money. I've seen it happen a couple of times, or at the very least, I've seen money appear where there shouldn't be money, like before I've killed all the enemies on a room or something. There's been like a coin in a corner of the room, and I'm like, where did that coin come from? So in my mind, I think that that does come from barrels. People have said, hey, you can sometimes get, very rarely, a little bit of money from barrels. Again, I kind of don't like that, because it encourages something that the designers of Gungeon have actively said that they don't want to encourage, which is the min-maxy. You have to destroy every barrel to get every coin because it's an advantage, and you got to take your advantages as, you know, whenever you can get them. Come on. It'd be nice if this thing actually charmed on every shot. I do like the charmed bow more than the regular bow, though, because it seems like the charmed bow does a lot more damage, which is kind of strange, but... So the pattern on this is not good. There we go. Just had to wait for my moment. Well, goodbye, charmed bow. You were nice while you lasted, for a whole 4 seconds. For a whole 3 enemies, and I got like 2 charms out of it. And the beams, I wish that the beams would last longer. I know how you could make it work better, but I guess it all just depends on how the game's coded and stuff. It's just a shame when you get the disintegrator and you can only use it for half a second on a boss fight before it disappears on you. I'm actually surprised at how much damage the grass chopper is doing. Okay, well, now I'm not. Because it can't even kill one of these guys in a single shot. It can kill the red shotgunners, not the purple shotgunners. That seems like it should be doing a little bit more damage, doesn't it? Like one grass chopper shot not being able to kill anything. Well, not anything, but these things. Just seems very low damage. Roll bomb in the shop, kind of disappointing. Because it is a garbage item. I know I just unlocked it recently, but I unlocked it so that I could get more better things from Doug. And Doug so far has been letting me down, because the only thing he had today was Casey and something else that I wasn't terribly interested in, because I can't remember what it is, so I'm just gonna assume. Ooh, AK-47. The good thing about, it's gone. Good thing about Blessed Mode is that you can sometimes get advantages like that, like the D-pad which may not even be unlocked for us. AK-47. And those items can give you permanent benefits on your run, even though you will lose them later. Oh, the M16 is such a good weapon. This is one of my favorite weapons in the game, just because of how efficient it is. And if you can duct tape it when it is in its grenade launcher form, you just always shoot grenades, which is fantastic. It just makes it a better grenade launcher. Oh, speaking of grenade launchers. I like the grenade launcher too. Grenade launcher or RPG, well, they both serve different purposes. The RPG is better for rooms, for enemies, and the grenade launcher is better for bosses. But either one is good for me. Laser Lotus level 5. Hopefully we come across the boss, maybe we can use this now. It's very difficult to know if you're going to be able to keep a gun when you walk into a boss fight in Blessed Mode. I don't know what the criteria is for making it automatically switch your gun. Maybe it keeps a counter of your time with a weapon. And maybe if you cross that threshold, it will automatically switch you when you walk into a room. I don't know. Walk into the boss room anyways. I don't know. I'm gonna keep trying to look for money. I wanna see it happen in real time and know that it's a possibility, that you can actually sometimes get money out of trash bags or barrels. Because I only assume, I believe, I don't know for certain that you can get money from them. Though I think you can. A key for a chest and a blank. That's not that bad of a trade, but I would like to do that if I had more keys. Only having one key, you know, I might just want to open a chest or something. That was not good dodging on my part, but we lived. We lived. You don't see very many professionals these days. So I'm looking, I don't see any money spawning from the barrels and stuff. But there was one run a few days ago where I was fighting a King Bullat, and I noticed that there was one credit next to him. But nothing should have spawned money next to him. Like, there were no enemies that died or anything. So I think that maybe he, you know, took a shot, hit a barrel, and then that spawned money. That's the only thing I can think of. Well, we might as well fight the boss. Again, I don't think it matters whether we open the chests first, because I think in Blessed Mode we have already picked up a gun, quote unquote, as far as the game is concerned. Gotta make sure to charge this one. Goodbye. I lost track of where that was gonna be. Okay, let's just blank that manually. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to keep that for a while. That's a good gun to have. I don't see any money on the outside of the arena. I'm gonna look. Might as well look, might as well take our time. We have a lot of ranged weaponry at our disposal thanks to Blessed Mode. We picked up a synergy with something. What? You see that? I don't have Smiley's revolver, so something gave me a synergy when I picked up Shades' revolver. I don't think that there are additional synergies with it, but maybe there are. Maybe there's a synergy with the weapon that we had previously. I don't know. Well, there's another gun. We've already found a secret room, but habit. Okay, we'll keep exploring. because here's the thing. I don't think that you need to pick up weapons in order to not get that guaranteed gun drop from the boss fight. I think it's just a chance that you'll get the gun. Okay, that was close. I think we're just getting very unlucky, but I think I always get unlucky on Blessed Mode. I don't know what the deal is. Someone can confirm or deny whether or not you can actually get passives or actives without having to pick up a gun on the floor, because it's kind of annoying. Okay. That's pretty good. That's a good chest. I like that. Let's open it. Don't be a gun. Bracket key. It is not a gun. I'll take it, but it's not that appealing. Like, bracket key is fine. There are just much better items that we can get, especially out of a black level chest. We'll try to use this as well as possible, but I'm not a big, I don't, the thing about the bracket key is that you want to use it on a difficult room. You want to use it on a room that has a lot of waves, or you want to use it on a room in which you're likely to take damage. And that's what I need to do. I need to use it on rooms that I frequently take damage on just to make them easier. But it's hard to save it. It's hard not to just use it. Because you want to use it. You want to be like, oh, I've got the freaking bracket key. Let's pop it on this room and kill some enemies. Well, no, you want to save it. You shouldn't save it all the time. You need to make sure you're using it. Where's the line drawn? That's a key bulletin. You know what? I thought I had the coolant, but it makes sense to use the bracket key to kill a key bulletin. It actually does. And honestly, that room can be kind of annoying. I think that is one of those rooms that has a couple of nasty waves. Maybe there could have been a lead maid in there. I can't quite remember. Either way, we got a key out of it. I guess it has already paid for itself. Now, hopefully, bracket key is just gonna be better for us. That's pretty good. Gotta look for secret rooms in this type of a room. This type of a dead end sometimes has secrets. But that's a good trade. Possibility of getting junk, guaranteed armor for a key. I'll take that odd. I'll take that deal. Zilla shotgun, much better than it has been in the past. I don't really like using the bouncy shot from Zilla shotgun just because it does so little damage relative to how much damage you can do just by shooting. But the piercing shots are nice. Maybe if there are a lot of, maybe if you just like walk into a room and take the bouncy shot, that's what you should do. But it killed that guy without the bouncing shots very quickly, you know? Oh no, not the devolver. I don't want to devolve enemies, I just want to kill them. You devolved him into a jam champion who didn't drop money. I guess that does make sense, because then you could just use the devolver, constantly be devolving enemies in order to continuously spawn money from their dead corpses, especially if you're cursed. But still. It's not what I wanted. Chaos Amulet, very nice. Extra blank per floor plus better blanks. I was worried that it was gonna be a gun. I kind of don't want to pick up guns from chests. Not only because it's not that important, but also just because I kind of feel like maybe we can try to one day get a not gun payout out of a frickin' boss fight. I think it's happened before in the past. It's just not a frequent occurrence. So I really don't like the fight saber here because at any moment it could just switch. And if it switches and I'm expecting it to break a bullet, it might not break a bullet. Ah, the Gungeon is perfect though. Oh, I got hit. I couldn't see the shot. The screen flashed white all of a sudden when the shot came in and it kind of threw me off. I mean, I'm not blaming the game for that, I'm blaming myself, but I should have been able to dodge that. I also had 3 blanks, so I should have definitely blanked. We're fine, we're fine. So there's another gun, as expected. I'm pretty sure that you can get passives from fighting the bosses here. It's just that I don't know why. I always just get guns. It's happened in the past. I've confirmed it, I think. Like I remember in the past I have taken Mod the Gungeon. I went to the glitch floor, the one with the tuba holsters, and I've given myself a gun drop, you know, by I think by spawning D-pad, and then the D-pad opens a chest, and then the gun you take from that chest counts. Something to that effect. You can't just give yourself a gun for it to work, but I've given myself a gun drop, and then I could get passives out of the boss fight. But when you don't do that, you just get guns. And when you fight the glitch floor, you get like 10 items as a reward when you survive. So it's always like 10 guns whenever I don't give myself the gun drop, or you know what, just kill him. Or I give myself the gun to counteract that guaranteed gun drop from the boss, and then I get actual stuff, you know? Does this reveal secret rooms? I imagine it would, but we've already found the secret room, I think. No, we haven't. Okay. Well, we'll come back to this chest, because again, it's a gun. Actually, you know what? It's a gun. Who cares? We'll take the junk. In fact, now we should probably use a key to get into the locked room with the brown chest armor. No, blue chest armor. I also probably should not have used the, yeah, that didn't last long. Probably should not have used the bracket key in that room that I used it on. I don't think there was a point, really. Ah. There we go. Something a little bit better to shoot with. Yeah, with 3 blanks, I should have been able to flawless the floor. That's kind of disappointing, but it goes. Try to get a passive active or a gun or destroy it for junk? We'll open it. Table Tech Rocket means that is something we're gonna sell. As long as Table Tech Rocket can hurt you, it is something that I think I'm just gonna sell whenever I come across it, because I don't think it is worth keeping. Yeah, sometimes you can flip a table and the table will rocket off and shoot an enemy in the face and kill them, but also, if you're using the table as cover, whoops, there goes my table. I don't have any cover against the enemy bullets that are coming in. I'm gonna take damage. You know, I'd much prefer to just hold on to the frickin' table. Use it as cover. That's what they're there for. They're not there to use them as rockets. That's the modification you get to the table, you know, after market. I'm trying to look at like the candles and the pots. I'm like, are there gonna be money in these? Maybe you have to shoot the barrels and pots in combat. You can't just do it after the fact. I don't know. Just kind of going by hints that I've seen in the game and hints that people have given me. All right, so let's save bracket key here and let's try to use it when we feel like the room warrants it. So this room doesn't warrant it, because this guy should go down pretty easily. Even if it takes a couple of goes. Go. And from what I remember, the reinforcement wave here is not that bad either, so we'll just finish it off. Come on. How many shots does it take? Let's not let the rat get it. This room, you know what, is warranted. I'll tell you why. We're stuck with the Gungeon ant, which is terrible, and also the reinforcement wave there is a gun cultist. I didn't want to have to deal with him, so I felt like it was perfectly acceptable to use that blank. Now, Gungeon ant is actually not that bad for dealing with gun cultists because it can light them on fire and keep them moving. Oh God, that was close. But it's just, it's not that good. Like as you saw there, like the problem is you can't focus a target down. You can't kill them quickly. At least with the bow you can. I'd rather have the bow than the frickin' Gungeon ant. This is gonna be a little bit scary because I can't shoot very quickly. Oh, now I can. I don't like the Void Shotgun. The range is just way too short. You have to get way too close to enemies, I feel. Now, Elephant Gun, I'm a big fan of. Let's go pick up that key so I don't forget. It's kind of hard to see on the map. Kind of looks like the corner of the room here. Kind of looks like a natural occurrence. Let's go pick that up really quickly. And that's not a secret room, of course, because there's a chest there. I didn't need to shoot in the shop. Sorry. Sorry. Don't kill me, shopkeeper. I know you have the power. I respect it. I respect you. Well, say goodbye to the disintegrator, because it's not going to last very long. And there it goes. Oh, and then we get the QQ gun. Lovely. At least I, you know, pre-fired the disintegrator going into the room. I had the wherewithal to do that, but just wish it lasted longer. Here's another question I have. Can you get a gun fairy by walking into a pot? Oh, that's a bad dodge. I didn't take my time. I should have taken my time. Commando. Well, I wish I could keep you. Because I know that if you shoot pots, or if something else shoots a pot, it has a chance of spawning a gun fairy, but what happens if you walk into it? Because I would hate to take damage by walking into a pot, you know what I mean? Oh, crying out loud. Another item to drop. There we go, have fun. Goodbye, I don't even want the money. That's not true, I want the money. It'll come to me. That scared the shit out of me, but it came to me. It's always on the Blessed Mode runs that you get, like, good items or cool gun drops, and you can't frickin' make use of them. So we know that the next chest will have a gun. It is still worth going for it, though, just because we want the junk before we fight the boss, I imagine. Not using the Gungeon again. I'm not using the bracket key, even though I probably should be, but honestly, the rooms that we've been coming across haven't been that bad. I only took damage so far on the trap room just because I wasn't timing my dodge appropriately. Hey, the heroine! I hear bat. It doesn't matter. Really? A grenade doesn't kill you guys? A grenade plus one bullet kills you. Yeah, right. No secret room either. Where could it be? Where could it be? Well, guess we'll just fight the boss. So that's not gonna kill the guy, but it is gonna anger him and make him rush towards us. Bad dodge. Oh, lovely, the water gun. At least it doesn't last long. I thought I could do it. I do love the trident. I wish we actually had that for real. It's been a long time since I've had the trident for real. And it is a great weapon. Got the Emperor now. Let's try to avoid taking any more damage. Balloon gun, let's use it for as long as possible because it's extremely strong. It's gone. Instead we get the blunderbuss. I guess the other thing I could do is try to hold on to the bracket key and pop it whenever I want to try to get rid of a gun. Like something like the Derringer. I think I blanked that. Oh, and then I got hit by the curvy bullet, which I always get hit by. Stop giving me crap guns. Game. Dragonfire's okay. Nothing super special though. Wind-up gun. Okay, I should have probably gotten hit there. Out of blanks. We're just gonna have to run it. Hey, it worked. I'm happy with some of the dodges I'm making here, but mostly I'm screwing it up, I think. Let me keep this gun, let me keep this gun. Quad laser! It doesn't matter. Let's be honest. Hopefully the damage doesn't matter, but I think I got a little unlucky on that boss fight. I think most of the guns we got were below average. Also, I forgot to buy blanks, and I forgot to use blanks early in that fight. I used them way too late, I think. Should have definitely picked up all 3 of those blanks before I fought the boss, but whatever. Let's go. Down to the next floor. Keep going with this blessed mode run until we finish, until we win. Alright, I got scared for a second. The loading took way too long. I was gonna alt-tab and be like, are you still there, Gungeon? Did you crash on me? But no, it's still here. It's still good. I guess the other good thing about Blessed Mode is that it gets me using guns that I often don't use. Like, Sticky Launcher's pretty good. Oh, I should have bracketed this room. Like, Sticky Launcher's okay. There are better alternatives. I just remember Sticky Launcher, originally it actually hurt you when you used it. I think I've told that story before, like my first time getting to bullet hell, Sticky Launcher killed me. I took like 8 damage on it just because the weapon, the explosions, didn't matter where you stood, they would still hurt you if you were standing up against a wall. It's very strange. Triple crossbow, I do like triple crossbow. It does a lot of damage quickly, so it's actually pretty good for killing singular big targets. And the slowdown doesn't hurt either. Oh, I didn't see it. It was right on the, it was right on the railroad track. So I didn't see the laser. Honestly, those freaking deaths, the lasers hit me more than anything else in this stupid game. I don't know why. I don't know why, but my brain can't process them when they're spawning. It's like, don't worry about it. Laser's never gonna hurt you. I mean, the laser just turned itself off, you know? You don't gotta worry. So I would love to play Winchester's game. He's on the map, so I won't forget about him, hopefully. But I would love it if we had the ability to fly. So I'm going to probably fight the boss and see if maybe we can procure some means of flight. I could also try using the bracket key. Like, I don't think it would work, but maybe we could use the bracket key to just hit the targets immediately. I'm pretty sure that's not how that works, but I have to try. And we're gonna try after the boss fight. Minecart kills incoming. Come on. Bing. Chest is getting exploded. Unless it has a passive active, you know, if we open the blue one first, which we should do, we should open the blue one first. If the other chest would be the one that has a passive active, we should open it. It is in our best interests to do so. I'm gonna pick up the key. We're not gonna be opening as many chests in Blessed Mode, and 4 keys should be enough when you consider that we'll be able to get extra key spawns. Oh God! Did you see that? He pushed him into me. Freaking minecart tactics here. Abusing the fact that they don't take friendly fire damage from the minecart. Actually, nothing takes damage from the minecart itself. I don't want bracket. I don't want, not bracket key. I don't want QQ. Tearjerker is not good. I am very interested though in checking out the shop. We have 166 credits. We have an amulet already. I mean, double vision's pretty good, but I'm gonna stick with the bracket keys because we don't have to pay for it. If there's a cell creep in the shop, then maybe I could, ooh, that's interesting. Maybe I could get rid of the bracket key by selling it. But I like sticking with it. We should check his room for a secret room. I already did. Just checking. I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting it. Because super special secret shops like that tend to have, they don't tend to have it. They can easily have secret room access. God damn, I hate this gun. It is if it wasn't the only gun in the game that did this, I would be fine with it, but because it's the only damn gun in the game that does the Isaac-esque, you shoot in the direction you're moving, you just can never get used to it. I mean, also it does shit damage. I don't know why it's blue level. Is it blue level? I think it's blue level. It should be trash level. Trash level chest for a trash level gun. Goodbye. Reinforcements. I was wondering why I wasn't shooting. It's because I switched to a beam gun and the game is bugged such that the beam weapons don't fire when you switch to them. Airstrike is wonderful. I would love to pick it up. If this was any other run, I might do that, but just because we have the bracket key and the game gave it to us, I kind of feel like I should stick with it. Just because, really. There's no other reason. I just want it. Now, D-pad is lovely, but because we're on a boss fight, the game will automatically switch our weapons after like 30 seconds. So we just have to shoot, because we're not gonna have time to make a chest out of it. Charmed bow could be good here if he kept spawning minions, but they kept dying. They died in one shot when I tried to charm the other one. Cold 45 is good, even if it just slows him down. Fight Saber is good, but I'm not gonna rely on it ever. If you're gonna rely on the if you're gonna rely on the Fight Saber, just make sure you do it without shooting, you know? Because if you shoot and your bullet hits an enemy, causing you to change weapons, well, that's bad. Whatever. Okay, 1 beam weapon done, 2 beam weapons done, 3 beam weapons done, and then we get the dragon fire. Okay. We can stick with this for a little while. So far, we're doing just fine. Still have 2 blanks. Shotgun full of hate should finish the job. Like, the fight was fine, it's just it took a while because we kept getting guns that weren't super fantastic for us. And hey, mine cutter unlocked. I don't know what the criteria is for those types of unlocks. We just have to defeat the boss like 20 times or something, but... Is it per boss or per floor? Like defeat, you know, the 3rd floor boss 20 times, or is it defeat Treadnought specifically 30 times, or 20 times, or 15 times, or whatever the hell it is? Sunglasses. So the next chest will have a gun, so we're going to explode it. And also just make sure to double check for secret rooms. I don't know where they are. We need to find them. No keys in the shop. I mean, yes, I know I should have saved the keys, because now there's a green chest that I kind of want to open. I should have not picked up the key and then picked it up now. Whatever, I want to see what the chest has. As long as it's not a mimic. Void Core Assault Rifle, which is trash, and then the last thing we have to do is play Winchester. And we don't have Bracket Key charged, so we won't be able to see if Bracket Key can actually pop all the targets. I'm pretty sure it can't, though. What do you call me? Toaster? Alright, this one is doable. Easy first hit. This hit sucks because I think it's just kind of like a random chance if you're gonna hit the green target. But maybe if I kind of angle my shot down a little bit, it'll be less likely to hit. Oh, that was very close. But it worked. Now this target, what the hell do you do about this? You gotta bounce it like here, right? And then it'll go up into the hole. Yep. And then the last one is just all about timing. So I'm probably gonna be bad at this. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, it worked! We got a black chest. It's the particulator. Okay. Kind of wish that I could have kept the particulator, or I wish it was another black level passive, like we already have in the bracket key here. But you know what? At least we did it. And eventually, this guy's gonna give me the 7-leaf clover when we ace his game like 5 times or something. I don't know how many times we've played his game. Was that 5? Probably not. Because I think once you win it, he'll be like, hey, nice shooting, Tex, here's your chest. By the way, come speak to me in the breach, because you're a cool dude. We've gotten none of that so far. I don't know, maybe the trick shot shotgun form is better than I'm giving it credit for all the damn time. You know what? It doesn't even kill the confirmed in one shot? You kidding me? You kidding me? Yo, bees, kill the guy who summons enemies, please. Please, bees! At least it's the stinger and it's not the RPG. Although this is not very good. Sometimes the sling's gonna take 1,000,000 shots to kill a standard enemy. Ah, there we go. I guess what I should do is kill the spent first, because if you kill them all first and then you kill the ghost, then you don't have to worry about him, right? Seems about right. Ooh. Void shotgun. I was wondering where my sniper rifle went. I had an idea the other day for something I would like to see maybe in AG&D or in the future. Make it so that you can tip over the statue in the breach that has the bullet components in it, and then you can pick up the components. Like you tip it over, you know, like you flip a table. They all fall down into the breach because there's just a big pit there. And then you can go back and you can pick them all up again. You can buy the primary, you can, you know, do the puzzles to get all the pieces. I don't know why you would do that. Like, maybe you could make it so that each one gives you like a bonus or a small benefit. But it would be fun. It'd be fun to recollect those things. Maybe, sometimes, I don't know. It's just a thought. Maybe there's gonna be super special additional secret modes in the game that you have to have all the components for. I don't know, it could happen. You know what? I know this guy's gonna survive because he was buff, but just kill the freaking mage. I should have done that a long time ago. And of course, we get the club. This room is gonna take a million years. Yeah, I know I'm not doing a good job of killing the enemies. I just gotta kill something, you know? I'll focus the mage down when I can, but if I've got someone else in my sights, I'm gonna take a shot at them. Especially because I need to start making progress, because more enemies are spawning. I was gonna take damage there, I had to blank. I didn't have to blank, I could've waited. Get hit, have a better chance at flawlessing the boss. But with 3 blanks, oh now 4 blanks, I'm hoping that we'll have a good chance at flawlessing the boss. How much damage do the lemons do here? Because I never use the gun for lemons. I use it for the charge shot. Oh god. Prepare to get surrounded. You know what? At least the shell's a lot better at dealing with those guys. But we only had it for like 2 seconds. What the hell? I had to reload the crescent crossbow? What kind of a world is this? Yo, I want to open with a hammer. Hammer! Oh god, he's a jammed boy. Nope. Nope. Good. We froze the annoying mage. What? I've never seen that happen before. He'd like hit the table and he's like, pew, 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 pew. Also, yay, pea shooter. It's a shop with more amulets and full metal jacket for perfect blanking. I would love something that lets me steal from the shop. That would be my ideal pickup. I want to steal all of those amulets. Well, I want to buy them and then steal the ones that I can't buy. Because you can only steal one thing, really. Although you can steal multiple times, it's just not very likely. You know what? We had to get rid of the pea shooter. I would have had to use a blank or take damage if that kept going for too much longer. A key, which we will buy. We can still buy one thing from the shop. From the Blank Man shop anyways. If I'm gonna buy something, I'm gonna buy the gold amulet. Was there a gold amulet there? I actually don't even remember anymore. We'll say I do like that about the membrane, that you can just kind of fire shots and they will bounce around. 2 shots, you think? Yeah. Oh, come on! This is the 3rd time we picked up the clob. You didn't even give me a chance to use the frickin' rad gun. I got it and it was immediately taken away from me. I could just expend the ammo and then it'll switch weapons for me, but that's the cheap way of doing it. And I'm anything if not cheap. Wait, what? Then I should be doing that. I'm not doing it. The joke gone awry right there. Oh, God. I was gonna be mad at myself for like, why didn't you kill the necromancer first? I tried. The frickin' claw but can't do damage fast enough to kill him. So if this is a gun, I'm not even gonna pick it up because I want a not gun from the boss and I wanna see if it works. If I can actually just not pick up a gun and still get a not gun. One day I will know for certain how that works. Yeah, we're gonna take the gold amulet, obviously. If it's kill pillars and we walk in here to do the first blank, it'll do a lot of damage to them initially. It wasn't. Instead, this guy just immediately disappears. Lovely. I don't like having to do that, but you know what? Whatever. Save yourself the damage. Save yourself the chance of taking damage. Well, can't really deal with the heads all that well here. Need more shots. He disappeared again. This guy's the biggest. Oh, what? Okay, the shots, I see. I didn't realize they could spawn that close to the wall. I thought they had to be like a certain distance away from the wall. That was really weird. Also, we have the Molotov launcher now. This isn't gonna go well. Oh, thank God. We have a gun. I always get hit by the frickin'... Nice. Grenades are just gonna bounce off of this frickin' skulls here. I always get hit by the attack where he goes invisible. One of this guy's most annoying attacks that he does. Alright, gotta watch my feet. Because if the bullets spawn under me, I have no chance of dodging them, apparently. Probably just gonna blank in a second. Yeah, just whatever. We still have 2 blanks. We should endeavor to take as little damage as possible in the fight if we can. Homing skulls, home in. I want to stay next to the wall, but oh, camera! I want to stay next to the walls, but I also want to stay in range of him so I can frickin' shoot him. You know what? I figured a blank would kill him with the damage we're doing. It would take like 6 more camera shots or 1 blank. And we just get a frickin' another gun! Game. What is your love affair with the guns? Give me a frickin'... Oh, we got a bomb. Give me a frickin' passive or an active from the boss fight. Oh, I found the secret room. I think your wallet needs to reload, buddy. I kind of want to just get hurt to access the secret room. You know what? Fine. Hit me. Thank you. Now he's gone. There's a free brown chest. We don't need this guy. It's the 4th floor. I'm just curious what's in the chest. Nothing! I guess we didn't have any keys. But theoretically, all we have to do is defeat the dragon to be successful here. I don't think there is a blessed lich unlock. I think it's just blessed dragon. So this run can finally end. We have like no passives. Well, we have 2 amulets, which is kind of nice, but I don't know what the deal is. It feels like you never get passive synergies in blessed mode, even though you should be getting more. I've had people tell me in the past, you are guaranteed to have a chance of getting a passive active from a boss fight because the blessed mode switching your gun counts as picking up a gun. It never seems to work out that way though. Also, I can't move past the frickin' table. That table, I hate the way it's positioned. It needs to be like an inch further away from the wall so you can move past it. Okay, unfinished gun. This is like a room filled with the worst enemies. You seeing this? And I get the freaking t-shirt cannon. I played Blessed Mode in Gungeon and all I got out of it was this freaking t-shirt cannon. Come here. You will not penetrate my wall of fire. You will get burned and then t-shirted. You penetrated my wall of fire, you son of a gun! I guess in this world he is a son of a gun. I had to stop and think for a second. What weapon is this that fires relatively decent damaging shots at a relatively decent rate? Oh, it's AK. Not AK, AK. Honestly, that's one of my biggest complaints about Blessed Mode. It's just that you never seem to get cool synergies. It's always just guns that you can't use that just cause you to switch weapons to something else. I don't know what it is. I don't know what causes it. It just happens. I don't want these. I want freaking items. Because it actually is kind of strategically important to consider on normal runs what you're gonna do. Are you gonna try to get weapon drops? Are you gonna try to go for items? But that just goes out the window here. Goes out the window because it doesn't seem to matter what you do. You always get guns from your boss fights. Now maybe I should be picking up guns before I fight the bosses. But even in my own testing, that's not been necessary. It's just always whenever I'm playing, it feels like it needs to happen. I don't know. Tell me, what are your own experiences with Blessed Mode? Do you get guns from boss fights a lot? Do you get a lot of passives or actives? I want to know. I want to know. Also, I can't move over the ice. I want to know because this seems silly to me, but I never get anything. There is a cursed mirror over there, I'm noticing. I mean, if it's a good chest, maybe we should open it. It's gonna curse us like 3-4 levels. Knock back, please. Pulse cannon, knock back, knock back. We got a key. I don't know why the pulse cannon wasn't knocking those guys back at all. It's not the Gunther. I was very happy for a second. I'm still happy, but not as happy as I was. Get out of here, chicken. What is this? It's a gun muncher. Of course it's a gun muncher. It's always a gun muncher when you don't want it. And it's never a gun muncher when you do want it, which is a lie. There's the boss fight. I don't want to fight the boss. I can't make my gun invisible without having a second weapon to switch to. It's kind of sad. I like that bug. That's a bug that I hope never gets removed, the one that makes your gun invisible. How do you do it? You flip a table. No, you dodge roll, flip a table, and then change your weapon. Maybe the dodge rolling is unnecessary. Maybe you can just do it by flipping a table and switching your weapon. But I always do it with dodge rolling. Maybe you have to dodge roll. I don't know. Look, it's a bug. know how you're supposed to do it. I guess we should open the chests. There's no point in not doing it. I've already explored the floor. Hey. It's antibody. Woo! Everyone's favorite item to get as the robot. Aw, yeah. What? Oh, right. This is also one of the more annoying bugs in the game, that beam weapons don't fire when you switch to them. There's nothing in here. Well, I mean, if there's nothing in here, we don't need to go through the room. Damn it. You know what? Oh, thanks. Right when I needed you, Disintegrator, you've left me. This is when I needed you most. God damn it. You have forsaken me, Disintegrator. I'm eyeballing that chest and I'm thinking, if it's a good chest, I kind of want to open it. Now that's only the case if it's a good chest. Oh, Super Meat Gun! Double the pleasure, double the fun. Hello. Armor. I mean, armor's good. Oh, lovely. Right, no keys. Should've picked up a key first. Wait, we don't even need to open the chest. It's gonna be a gun. All right, well, just blow it up. Let's open the magic mirror and see what we get. We only have a little bit of curse from bracket key, so it's only green level, but... Oh, I also don't show up in the mirror. But we do get an extra blank per floor. That's not bad. We destroy the mirror. It's already been destroyed. All right, let's fight the boss. Let's get this charade over with. We're dragon. Not a bad gun to start with. Either Beholster is gonna spawn some extra Beholster enemies, which will ideally help get us past bad guns in the future. This is not a bad gun, though. This is a perfectly adequate gun. BSG, not so much. Oh, but it changed very quickly, thank God. I'm noticing also the range on... Oh, lovely. I was gonna say the range on Gilded Hydra is not that good. And then we switched to the Molotov launcher. Fucking Christ, this game sometimes. It seems a little framey. I should probably, like, increase the process priority and maybe see if that kind of helps with the frames a little bit. Still feels a little bit framey. Certain boss fights in certain rooms and just kind of doesn't work as well as you would like. Come on. Had to. Didn't really want to use that blink, but I felt like I had to. I was kind of hoping it would do more damage to this guy, but it seems like it's done literally no damage to this one on the right here. Oh, the pea shooter! Fighting a dragon with a gun that is a vegetable, a bean? Is a pea a bean? Is it bean pod or pea pod? I don't know. I don't know my fruits and my vegetables. Okay. This is not good. Excuse me. I don't know how that worked. Thank you, slow-mo. Let me stick with the revolver forever, please. It's not the revolver, but it's not that bad, technically. This is fine. Vertebrae's all right. Oh, the Gungeon. I don't think we've taken damage yet, which is nice. Hell, M1911 is okay. As long as it's not a frickin' pea shooter. Pea shooter without broccoli. With broccoli, apparently the pea shooter is amazing, but I don't think I've ever had that combination. A key! Where were you earlier, you stupid key gun? So it's very unlikely we'll be able to do this in 1, 2, even 3 phases, just because we have no idea what guns we're gonna get to attack the heart with. And by the time we finish the dodge rolls here, our weapon will change. So it's changed to the flash ray. Flash ray. The damage is not good enough. So the weapon will change before the next heart phase, or the next opportunity to attack the heart during this phase of the fight. We get bullet, which is not that good. All right, what's next? What gun are we gonna get? Give me a railgun, give me a alien engine, give me a... Judge is okay. I'm just gonna pop that blank. I felt like my dodging was poor. In fact, Judge might be exactly what we need. Okay, to finish off the fight. It's a nice little lightning bolt effect, or sound effect. And there's the Gunther! Finally unlocked in our rotation. Might as well. Ah, good stuff, good stuff. Can you get the bullet? The bullet on Blessed Mode? I wonder what happens if you try to do the past. Will you get a blessed past? I don't want to figure that out now because I do want to go and defeat the Lich if I can. But it's interesting. I wonder if you can actually get a blessed past, or maybe when you go to the past, it just removes itself and, you know, you're stuck with the guns that you're stuck with. Because it would be kind of weird if in the past, the blessing would travel with you, but you know, Medal of Valor travels with you. Extra armor from Gun Knight travels with you, I believe. I do like having robots left hand. I wish that we could stick with it for longer. I was kind of thinking, I wonder how much damage the non-charged shots do. Not that much. Then again, the charged shots don't seem to be doing that much damage either. But I do think the charmed bow is still better than the bow. Because there's no, like, reload time. Or not as much of a reload time. It feels like you can fire a lot faster. You know what? I think that room is worth using the bracket key on. That's not good. That's not good. Yep. I should have just done the thing I always do, which is just hang out by the pillar and let the pillar protect me. Instead, I fucked it up. And we have an evil gun muncher, which I don't think it will even take any of our guns, because the regular gun munchers won't. The gun muncher doesn't want that gun. It's weird that the Gungeon developers put in the necessary code to make sure that you won't be able to gun munch your gun in Blessed Mode, but you can still get rid of your gun at a peace shrine in order to get free healing. It's like they forgot one, but they remembered the other. Developers have not necessarily thought of everything, as the trope would lead you to believe. Goodbye. Now your turn. I missed one of the shots. There we go. And we get a key, and the Vulcan cannon. At least we've got the Vulcan cannon. Blue guy's gotta go first. I don't care about Chrome Cube, I don't care about regular Nova. Blue dude has to go first. I was out of ammo. We'll have another Charge! You should have died. You should have another charge on the... Oh, god damn it. I don't have any range with this gun. We'll have another charge on the bracket key here for the next nasty room we come across. This room almost qualifies because I just have no freaking range. There we go. As soon as it gave me the holster, it's like, hey, I can kill things. This room is not worth using bracket key on. What is worth doing is just shooting. We'll spawn beaties here. Oh, the explosive shots. Hunt complete! Hey, we killed 35 of those gun nuts. We killed 10 of them on this run alone. It took a while, but there we go. Another hunt has been complete. Yes. Yes. I do not want to have to deal with multiple shot grubs that may or may not be jammed. No, not the clob. Exclude the clob from bullet hell. Exclude the clob from frickin' blessed mode. This is gonna take a million frickin' years. Cause I don't wanna go over there. Kill these boys at range. There we go. Hey guys, just stay there. You'll die eventually, don't worry. The hail of bullets will get you. Why did it switch me? I had the freaking... I had a good weapon a second ago. It switched me from the freaking pistol. The witch pistol. God. I don't know why sometimes the game changes you when you walk into a room. It's actually fine for this room because these guys are gonna just get hard countered by fire. Yeah. You know what? Because there's so many waves on that room, let's just bracket key it up. Sometimes, Gungeon. I hate this gun. It's good, it does good damage. It's just, I hate the fact that you gotta bounce the shots. It's just like it's the railgun, but it doesn't home, which is unfortunate. This is the next, right, okay. That was a very quick path between the next two hubs. And this is the way to the boss, it looks like. So we are getting close to being done with Blessed Mode. Good God. Is this the boss fight? Yeah, it is. There's a lot of extra room here. This is kind of a cramped freaking floor at the end of it. No. No. That was just a bad dodge. I want to save the bracket key for when this guy spawns enemies. And that, unfortunately, I felt like I needed to use another blank there. I'm too close to him. Yeah. That's why you can't rely on it, because it will disappear occasionally. Do not rely on the Huntsman, do not rely on Trident, do not rely on Fight Saber. At least Genie's pretty good. Keep shooting. Okay, now we gotta move. Would like to move further. If I can break occasional bullets, I'm happy. There we go, my God. It felt like that fight took forever. Also, I'm very disappointed that I couldn't use the bracket key at all. Not that I couldn't use it, but he didn't spawn any enemies. So that's why I wanted to save the bracket key for killing him instantly. The nail gun! This is why I don't like Blessed Mode sometimes. Get the freaking nail gun on the final boss fight. Yeah, that was a bad dodge. I should not have dodged. Should have just walked. Hey, there we go, the helix. Prepare for it to last for about 2 seconds. Yeah, there it goes. I'll take the Winchester over the frickin' nail gun, though. I'm A-okay with that. I was wondering why it wasn't shooting. Charge shot. You can get the bounce. The damage is actually not that bad. Oh, you kidding me? QQ gun. How did I not get hit there? I dodged in the wrong direction. It's not that I dodged in the wrong direction, it's that I meant to do a... Wow, best dodge. I meant to do a diagonal dodge and I didn't. I did a straight dodge. Not this again. You know what? I can't do that twice in a row. Not the pots. Not the pot gun. Not the bullet either! Give me something good. It did give me something good. It gave me the heroin for 4 shots. If that. Gungeon is a cruel mistress. Might as well pop that. Need to be careful. Pox cannon. Pox cannon's good. I wish the Gilded Hydra was better. Nice. Time for the blank. Okay, now it's giving me the good guns when I can just stay next to this guy and shoot him because he can't hit me with anything. Gungeon, I hate you. Finish it off with the bracket key. I mean, that was a pretty good run. Got a little bit unlucky on a couple of those boss fights. I feel like early game, Blessed Mode helps you, late game it hurts you. Because early game, the guns you get from Blessed Mode are gonna be better than the guns that you would normally have, but late game, you're gonna get the Clob, the Pea Shooter, the Nail Gun, the QQ Gun. And you're just gonna be thinking, Gungeon, give me something better that I can shoot the boss with. But hey, we've done it. Gunther has been unlocked on the save file, as has the Heroin and the Mine Cutter, all good guns, so hopefully we can just kind of, you know, ooh, and 666 kills. Hopefully we can just shove as many good items into the item pool as possible. And of course we get antibody, first of all, but also just no passive. We had a couple of amulets, one we purchased. I don't know why in Blessed Mode it feels like you'd never get passives or actives. Again, in the past I've done tests and you can get passives and actives when Blessed Mode switches your gun. I just don't know why I never seem to get them. Because like whenever, what I do, right, it's I've done a couple of tests in the past using glitch chests with Mod the Gungeon. In Blessed Mode, you have a chance of getting guns and passive actives from the end of the fight without having to pick up a gun. So like, why am I not getting them here? I don't know. I'll stop complaining about it. Thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon, where we will probably not play Blessed Mode, because I'm annoyed with it.